Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I've got another daily thought for you today, and I want to talk about five things that you can do to to initiate or to have a difficult conversation. Because as leaders, we have to have those difficult conversations with our people sometimes, and a lot of the time we don't like to have them because they are awkward and we don't really enjoy them. It is a difficult thing to do, but leadership isn't for sissies, and you've got to be brave, you've got to be confident as a leader. So there's five different steps or different principles that I'd like to talk about with regards to how to have a difficult conversation. The first one is we need to stop avoiding it. In other words, it's when we avoid it, yes, it's we're more comfortable, we remain in our comfort zones, it feels nicer. But when we confront those conversations, it then gives us the opportunity for growth and for to be able to learn more in those situations. So we need to decide which one of those do you value more. Do you value staying in the comfort zone, or do you value growth and learning? It's entirely up to you. The next one is that you need to define the key terms within that conversation. So, for instance, let's say you tell your partner that they're not texting you enough. Well, what does enough mean? Can you define what enough is? Because often our conflicts start because of miscommunication more than anything else. The next point is that we need to replace judgment with curiosity. And what I mean by that is that often when we are curious in our conversations, it can turn an argument, or when we're curious in an argument, it can turn that argument into a conversation. So instead of forcing your point, you must rather use your rebuttals as an opportunity to ask softer questions, such as, "So what you are, and so what you mean by that?" Or "So that I can fully understand, could you explain that to me a bit more, as an example?" So be curious and be softer in your answers, because you'll be amazed what that does in those conversations. Next is you need to allow room for silence. In other words, process and think about what you are going to say before you actually say it. So think before you speak. Don't speak before you think. And then this will give you the chance for yourself to process and respond more efficiently, as well as the other person or people within that conversation. And then lastly, know when to check out. So if the person you're talking to is just not listening, or is just making you feel small, or just you know that it's just not going anywhere in this conversation, then just calmly walk away from that. You don't have to be to stay in that, because obviously that's going to make you more angry, and that could lead to far worse consequences and results. So just say, I'm not feeling heard right now, or let's revisit this another time, and whatever, and that should be fine in those situations. So I hope this has helped you. Don't avoid those conversations. Learn from them. Use them. It's part of being a leader. Remember, know who you are. Know what you want. Go out and get it. Stop making excuses. Unleash the champion inside. Have fun and have courage. And most importantly, never give up. Bye bye.